Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Green Life Garden Home DIY channel. So today I am out here, um, chilling. Yeah. So if you hear any noise in the background, it's my neighbors' cute little kids. I've already said "Hola, como está" to them, and they are bien. So, all right. I posted a video recently talking about agents of the soul. And so, just kind of to put a little bit of whipped cream on top of that for some who could identify with what I was saying. I received a couple of calls and just people just talking about different things that they were going through in their life along the lines of dealing with those type of spirits or agents. And so, a lot of times when these type people show up in your life, they're really like narcissistic people. Um, Narcissists are people that have a disorder, a um, kind of like a personality disorder of some sort. I could read you off the definition, and you could, of course, go and check it out for yourself to get a better understanding of possibly what you may be dealing with. But a narcissistic personality is um, it's a disorder in which a person has an inflated sense of self-importance. These people feel like they are it. The world revolves around them, and if they stop breathing, the world is gonna stop. So they have a real inflated sense of who they are. And so it's okay to think highly of yourself. I would never say, to look down on yourself, but we have to be careful to make sure that we're not just overconfident in certain things. But these people, they say mainly it's men that this disorder is found in. Um, I seen somewhere else where it's like 1 in 10 people have that issue. Um, this issue does require, or this disorder does require a medical diagnosis. It says, and that some of the things that comes along with this disorder is an excessive need for admiration. Um, you have disregard for others' feelings, and that's one that we really, really should be careful about because right now you never know what people are dealing with and what they're going through, and narcissistic people um, saying certain things to them or just disregarding the fact that they could be going through certain things is just not something you want to add to that person's plate, especially in a time such as this. Um, Another trait that these people have is an inability to handle criticism. Um, I am a big fan of corrective criticism. Now, people that's just coming at you for whatever reason, trying to put down every idea that you put out there, and they give you no real reason for why they disagree or don't feel like what you're doing is good. Sometimes you have to question people that criticize you, and then there are those that mean you absolutely no harm, and they are just trying to help you. So corrective criticism is good. The last thing about these people is they have a sense of entitlement. You know, they feel like you know everything again should revolve around them. Uh, you know, they should get first choice. They're more privileged than others. If the waiter is, say, waiting on another table, and they feel like, you know, they've been over to that table too many times and, hadn't came to see about them, even though they didn't put their hand up or gesture, or anything like that. It's all about them, you know. Um, I've seen some people do some horrible, horrible things to people, and now that I understand things better in this personality, that's exactly what these people were dealing with, but we just look at it as somebody, they're mean, they're rude, but these people actually have problems, psychiatric problems. I mean, psychotic problems, and I'm saying psychiatric, but they have issues, and we have to be on alert, when you're dealing with these type people, because I'm gonna tell you something. When you're dealing with a narcissist, the best thing you could do is just try to avoid them at all costs. I know some of you work with them, some of you live with them, uh, some of you, periodically come in contact with them, just moving through life. But, the more you understand and know about these type people, the better off you are, because they can honestly do your life a world of damage. Some of the damage you will never be able to undo. And it's a bad situation when you come in contact with these people, because I'm going to tell you something. They are master manipulators. You have some of them, I'm not certain if they really understand that they are being used or what they are doing. But then you have some of them, they are well aware of what they are doing, and they know just how to go about getting it done to you, especially if they have a problem with you for whatever reason. And so, yeah, these people, again, are master manipulators. They are willing to go to any depths and any lengths to destroy you or to make you look like somebody that you are not. And the unsuspecting person that they're talking to, um, they will take all of this information in. And even though they know the person that they're talking about is, you know, like, this isn't adding up, this isn't meeting the personality, the characteristics of the individual that I know. And we know people can hide. We've got some Dr. Jekylls and Mr. Hydes out there. But when you're dealing with a narcissist, one of the big things that you have to understand with these people is they have a tendency to tell, I said it on my last video, Agents of the Soul, a little bit of the truth, and they'll mix it with a whole pack of lies, or they'll leave such vital information out. They'll leave huge gaps in the truth that, such as reasons why things were done the way that they were done, what led the person that they're coming after, victimizing, to have did what they done. They will not tell you any of that. They will skip straight to what it is they want you to know and see, and that's all. And if you are unsuspecting, because of this person being, some upright citizen, that's usually how they carry themselves. They look very professional. They walk upright. They uh, show themselves to be a pillar of the community. They're always out trying to, you know, give handouts to, they always appear to be helping people. They appear to be giving people. They come off as Christian people, and just, you know, they usually have titles of some sort that maybe, someone has given them, or they've given themselves. You have to understand really and truly who and what you are dealing with these people. the best thing you could do is let these people be who they are and get on with your life. If you have to deal with them, then you need to really understand how to go about uh, doing that. And because this can just get really, really bad, 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 for your life if you are not careful with them. Um, Only talk to safe people about them. Now, I made the mistake of thinking, and this is where you have only you know who is safe. Only you know who you can go to and talk to about certain things. I had a situation where I was dealing with a narcissistic person, and I went to someone that I had been close to for years, and I said some things, just out of my emotions that day. Um, that had me really annoyed by another individual that had contacted me about something that the narcissistic individual was doing to them. And when I made the comment that I made, I did not go into detail to try to put down the narcissist and tell the whole story of who the narcissistic person was. And I don't know if that person that's really close to me decided they were going to try to find out, uh, you know, why would they have done what they did to me, or if they were trying to find out exactly, what happened. If it just seemed like something that was just unbelievable or disturbing, and they were trying to look into it more. But when they got finished saying whatever they had to say to this narcissistic person, when I tell you they went on a smear campaign, uh, you know, concerning, my character and who I am as a person to that individual, and only God knows who else they may have done it to. So, there it was. I thought I was talking to someone safe, and apparently, I wasn't. So just try to be very careful, with your emotions and what you're saying to people, because what these narcissistic people live off of really is what you're saying about them. Um, the least they know that you are thinking about them or care about what they're doing, the better off you are, because they're actually living on they draw energy from the things that you are saying to people that are taking things back to them. Um, like I said, they leave out chunks and chunks of truth about what really happened. Um, you cannot rationalize with these people. There's no need in you trying to go sit down and talk to them. As a matter of fact, if that's ever something you ever wish to do, you need a mediator. I mean, you need somebody like a professional counselor to be there, or some type of lawyer, somebody. You don't sit down with these people and try to negotiate on any level, because remember they feel entitled. They feel, like the world revolves around them, and whatever they say is go, and they want things their way, and if you're not willing to bend to that, then you're probably gonna be in trouble. So make sure that you understand what you are dealing with when you try to approach these people, if that's what you are planning to do. I would say it's not a good idea. You have some people say, well, you should be able to go to people and reconcile, and yes, you should, but there are some people that you just need to leave alone. You cannot do that. um, for whatever reason, these people have established something in their mind um, that is personal towards you, something that may have happened years ago. It may be something that, they're just dealing with. It may not be anything to do with you at all. I mean, you just don't know. All you know is that you have allowed yourself to be in their grips, and you need to be freed from that, never to return, because you're only hurting yourself by continuously going back, because you're going to notice that you're going to have some of the same issues over and over and over again. So, yeah, and don't be shocked when you do begin to pull away from these people about the smear campaign that they will go on for real, because you know and sometimes they could see that the end of that relationship coming, and they'll go ahead and they'll start laying little nuggets out there for people to pick up along the way concerning you, so when they get ready to uh, do their grand finale on your character, that you just you really look like something that you're not. Seriously. um yeah. Another big thing is, don't try to go around to people trying to correct the things that they are saying about you too. In other words, if they say something to this person over here concerning you to try to destroy you or tear your character down, and that person, God forbid, they believe it or they take it in as truth or what have you, look, just let them have it. I know some of you are thinking, well, I don't, I shouldn't have to let anybody just say something about me and I not try to correct it or say anything. Yeah, you could try to correct it, you can say what you want to say, but you have to understand the way that this thing works. They are so skilled and crafty in what they're doing. You only digging a bigger hole for yourself, and you making yourself look guiltier by trying to go and vindicate yourself with trying to tell this person that has chosen to not come to you and try to find out your side of the story. Um, you don't know, that person is probably not a safe person to talk to. Remember, I said you need to talk to safe people, and if they've already put a scar in that person's heart about you, that is not a safe person to try to go to trying to tell your side of the story. You do better off if that person came to you uh, on a genuine level, meaning they're not coming to you to try to stir up something or to try to, get bring bring a bone, to take a bone to the person, to the narcissist. Then, yeah, if they come to you, hey, sit down and gladly talk to them. Show them, hey, tell them your side of the story. Show them the evidence that you have. Talk to them and let them know what's going on. But only in that order would I be willing to try to run and try to correct what someone has said, because you know the one thing you don't want to be spinning your wheels doing and wasting your time doing is running around trying to correct what someone has said about you. So what I will say to you is, get on with your life. um, these people, they're really only attacking you because they have no life. You are their life, and because you keep giving them life by uh, buying into, their need for this self gratification through you. What would I say? Reacting to their provocations. They're provoking you, in other words, through whatever channel, whatever person, to say something that only keeps them going. These people usually have a lot of guilt, they have a lot of shame for the things that they have done. Um, and, you know, you become a target as they release their burdens, you know, through bothering you. You become a target. And the best thing you could do is really, if you don't do anything else, just walk away. Just walk away, because you're doing yourself a big disservice to sit there and try to rationalize with someone who is not rational, because you got to remember, this is a mental issue, and unless you are a professional of some sort that know how to deal with these sort of things, then you're going to only find yourself in a lot deeper than what you were to begin with. There's other videos, I'm sure, out there and help that you can get to try to get away from these type people and get on with your life, live your life, because I'm gonna tell you, these people will take up residence in your head, in your mind, and that's not leaving you much room to do the things that you need to be doing in life. So, all right, y'all. I just thought I would come and bring that to you. Hope that you all are enjoying your day on today. The weather is getting a little bit cooler. Today wasn't as cool, but I decided I'd step out here for a moment and talk a little bit about this narcissistic behavior. So, anyway, you guys, until next time, this is Alma Jean, baby girl, signing off, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace and blessings. One love.